Hello students of class 8th. Today let's start with the lesson 5, The Summit Within. A lesson covering adventure and world of nature. This lesson is also my favorite lesson because anything related to or connected to nature always charms me. Now the question, why do people climb mountains, gets answered here. Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia was a member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in 1965. Readers of this lesson would get a reflection on how the physical conquest changes one on a personal and spiritual level. Now let's summarize the lesson. The Summit Within describes the narrator, Major H.P.S. Ahluwalia's experiences and feelings of climbing the mighty Mount Everest and standing at its peak. He was a member of the first successful Indian expedition to Mount Everest in the year 1965. Although he was exhausted when he reached the peak of the Everest, he also expressed his joy and felt humbled for being able to scale the highest peak in the world successfully. This chapter is, you can say, an account of an expedition of Major Ahluwalia in which he experienced a variety of emotions such as happiness, joy, and sadness. He was also thankful to God for his achievement. Meanwhile, he realized that scaling one's inner summit was also important and higher than climbing a mountain. Major Ahluwalia was of the opinion that in spite of climbing the highest mountain in the world, it is extremely important to also climb the summit inside the mind. He observed that a person should possess 3 qualities to climb a summit, namely endurance, persistence, and willpower. Children, as they say, where there is a will, there is always a way. These qualities help a person to overcome the hurdles in his life. It is imperative for a person to possess these qualities so that he can enjoy his life and overcome whatever obstacles that come his way resolutely. On being asked why Major Ahluwalia chose to climb Mount Everest, he stated that he loves the mountains, being the highest and the mightiest of all the mountains in the world. It is a challenging task for every climber to scale it without interruption. He further elaborated that he always had a strong urge to face challenges and overcome the obstacles. Now, besides the joy of climbing Mount Everest, it is overwhelming as only a few people are capable of completing the expedition successfully. Most importantly, he mentioned that climbing the mighty Mount Everest was not just a physical achievement, but it was also an emotional and spiritual experience for him. The successful attempt to scale the mount brought fame and sense of fulfillment in him. Additionally, Major Ahluwalia also said that climbing the summit taught him a lesson of companionship. In the process of climbing the mountain, 2 or more people bond with each other as they share the same rope and other materials. While one person climbs the mountain, the other climber holds the rope firmly and another climber cuts the hard ice to make the way ahead. Major Ahluwalia's sole intention was to convey the message that it is a difficult task for a single person to scale the mountain all by himself. Along with physical help, the climber needs emotional support from his partners also. Furthermore, Major Ahluwalia stated that when he reached the peak of Mount Everest, all the climbers felt humbled and thanked and bowed down to God for helping them achieve their dream. Major Ahluwalia left Guru Nanak's picture Rawat left goddess Durga's picture, Fudorji left a relic of Lord Buddha, and Edmund Hillary buried a cross under the heap of snow and stones at Mount Everest. Now, we can conclude the lesson by saying that every person to climb the inner peak inside himself, as that will bring a transformation in him. He also added that perhaps climbing the inner summit within one's mind is higher than the external peak or Mount Everest. It is definitely worth an effort and truly satisfying. This lesson teaches a lesson that we should try to overcome any obstacle that comes in our lives by incorporating 3 qualities such as endurance, persistence, and willpower. With that, we come to the end. That's all. Thank you. Hope you got a good understanding of the chapter. Now you can read the chapter yourself. Thank you.